professional economics, econometrics, corporate finance, FOSS 1 and 2, calculus, multivariable calculus, linear algebra, differential equation, principles of micro and macro, intermediate micro and macro, stats for social sciences. What else? My wife and I usually arrive at work right about 9 o'clock, plus or minus. Most days I start by stopping in the registrar's office. The registrar's office reports to me. My job is essentially to deal with all the day-to-day academic things that don't neatly fit into one division. I don't believe that I would be exaggerating to tell you that I could easily name 100 courses off the top of my head. The biggest change for this year was a change that on its face doesn't sound like a big deal. We changed the prerequisite for a course. But this time, the prerequisite we changed was the prerequisite for Foundations of Science. And that is a big deal because now you need to have calculus before you can start FOSS 1 and 2. Previously, most students were able to start FOSS in the fall. Now, because most students place into that, they have to delay and start FOSS in the spring. Well, this has an implication for everybody who's thinking about any of the science majors, any of the engineering majors, and it even can be important for students pursuing computer science or math because they have to do a concentration in something, and some of them choose to do that in Foundations of Science. So it just creates an entire ripple effect. Yesterday, the placements went live. I hope and think that the great majority of students are very happy with their placements. We had over 90% of students in one of their top 3 choices. Today I'll spend talking to an awful lot of students who aren't so thrilled with their placements. And I have to be honest, I loved being an undergraduate student, but there are some pretty amazing courses here that were not options when I was an undergrad, particularly since we're thinking about J-term right now. I know people have their favorites, and if they didn't get their top choice, they're always disappointed, but I don't think we have a bad J-term course. So I do finish work usually around 6 or so, and Katya is more likely to work until 7, so I always need something exciting to do with that hour in between. So, I check on the results of my favorite sports teams around the world, whether it's cricket or American football or European football, or I guess it's world football, baseball, basketball, you name it. I also collect stamps, so I might spend some time looking to see what's on eBay or some of the other places that I get stamps from. And we usually are out of here by 7 and go home and vegetate.